The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, has announced its biggest project to be conducted in the Philippines, an experiment that will further study and improve the weather forecasting climate in the country. Hence, will help Filipinos better prepare for any weather uncertainties. Naomi Tiburcio tells us more.
The Philippines has faced disastrous typhoons, sustaining damages to hundreds of millions in property and irreplaceable lives lost. No wonder the Philippines is coined the Lion's Den by tropical meteorologists, as it is the first to fall prey to some of the strongest typhoons that have formed in the South Pacific, such as the Super Typhoon Yolanda, which still holds the world record of 315 kilometers per hour maximum winds upon its landfall in Leyte. But raising most uncertainties in today's climate forecasting are aerosols, or air pollutants in the atmosphere. Recently, Indonesia's forest fires has reached the country, pulled in by the southwest monsoon, creating a haze over a number of provinces in Mindanao and the Mimaropa. Reason why the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, chose the country to conduct the biggest project with PAGASA, DOST, DFA, and other agencies in this administration. The Cloud, Aerosol, and Monsoon Processes Philippines Experiment, or CAMPEX.
There's a lot of cirrus clouds here. It's overcast a lot, and that makes it challenging to do satellite remote sensing. And so our intent is to make a lot of good measurements from aircraft that will help us improve our ability to make measurements from satellites.
It aims to improve weather and climate forecasting and further study how aerosols affect precipitation. This will eventually help the country prepare for weather uncertainties.
If this increases our knowledge, this partnership, the data that we get, improves weather forecasting, climate modeling, then at least we know what we are facing the enemy.
We need to have more and more detailed information so that we could also base our decisions on more informed and data.
NASA put a setup on display in Clark International Airport at Pampanga. The whole project cost $20 million. 2 aircrafts have been designated for collecting samples. The P-3 Orion, flying at a lower altitude collecting water cloud samples, and the Learjet, which flies at a higher altitude to collect ice cloud samples. NASA will conduct its last flight over Luzon in October. Local researchers will continue its study in aerosols where agencies can apply it in weather forecasting.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
for events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
We keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina, PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.